if you go back and look at some of the studies that came out of the graphic, I mean, as sort of warnings on cigarette labels became more and more sort of alarming, as it were. I mean, that's at a certain point they had skull and crossbones on them and all that kind of stuff. It's like they're death
You ever
sticks.
you see the ones in Europe? I mean,
Yeah.
the one it's just like you almost get sick to your stomach. They're
Yeah.
so
Yeah. I mean, well, some of the ads too, right? I mean, some of the ads that are just they're just absolutely horrifying. About what happens when you have to have a tracheotomy and all that kind of stuff to be able to breathe, and like, wow. So it gets pretty graphic. But a lot of the research found that it didn't really curb, but it did make smokers feel bad. You know what I mean? In other words, it's like it's a little bit like, yeah, I'm still going to do it. I don't care about the labels to make me stop.
I know
because
it's killing me.
I know it's killing me, and now I just feel worse about that, right?
So
it's like,
yeah. So if somebody saw this, let's say before you open up Instagram or TikTok, and you get the warning, and it's like using this application for more than 2 hours a day has shown increase in suicide rates.
That's right. And you go, bummer, and then go ahead and scroll. It makes me.
I don't know if it's helpful though. I don't know if it's helpful because you're actually putting the thought into a young brain already.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to work.
Yeah.
I think that what would work better is if you open up TikTok and like your phone shocks you like that.
Yeah.
That would work. I think that kind of thing would work. Or you start like, or if you can use Instagram, but it emits a smell and an odor where people don't want to be near you. Like that might.
Well,
let's get creative, folks.
That's really, I mean, I think that in many ways, that was really the thing that started to affect it, was not necessarily the label on cigarettes, but the social
stigma
pressure, the social peer pressure that started to really take effect. Like, no smoking in restaurants, no smoking in the lobby, no smoking in the hotel room, no smoking here, no smoking there, no smoking on airplanes. No, it just became more and more and more where cigarette smokers were really ostracized and put off in a corner. And it sort of became sort of like this thing that you had to do off in a corner, right? Because it was like you were doing something that was considered bad, right? Mm-hmm. And by society. And I think that would be the interesting development here, is if we start to see social media usage start to be seen, especially by younger people, as like uncool, right? And that will be, I don't know if that's happening anytime soon, but that would be the interesting thing to me.